having to recite all of that back.
Because it gives you your squawk, your initial climb, your departure frequency, and your SID and transition. That you have to read off all that, which I'm still working on trying to get all that in under one breath.
Oh. Without running out of breath.
Because like clearance to Atlanta is like you got to read back like cleared to Atlanta, varsity 3 departure, blah 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 transitions, squawking 5642, frequency 118.36. Yeah, I can't even do that right now. Well, I need numbers to look at to do that, but yeah. They just rattle off a shit ton of information. Really, once you get past knowing how to read back that first
live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Really today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the New York Yankees. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner. Yeah, the fun.
All
right, ready to go here. And here is number 19, Chris.
Unless you have the wrong runway punched into your plane there. Then you gotta scramble to get the right shit in and get the right approach.
Perfect.
Yeah, the cool part would be trying to do a flight across the ocean.
DJ LeMahieu to start it off.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Fly ball to right. Olivares
there's like a whole
and there's one away.
Process or whatever
and
that
now
you
it's
got
the
to go
switch hitting
through
second
with
baseman Oswaldo Cabrera.
International control.
Swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Team down a run. Here in the last half of the third.
Basically got to redo the whole thing.
There's a swing and a drive.
Basically re-give you all the shit I just told you with the cleans that you get on the ground.
And he starts his afternoon off right
so you have to do that while in the game.
Came together for him. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap.
Best be listening to what they say.
It's easy to spin off a pitch like that. You can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there are 2 down.
That's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, we're
I have to do, but it's just this guy. He has all the display units and switches, audio box, everything. He pretty much has a 737 cockpit in his, I guess it's his garage or room or something.
I wish I had that.
But he plays 2024 and he does X-Plane as well.
And the pitch.
And I think he used to be an ex-pilot. But all he flies is 737. He's from what I see. And he has a camera set up behind him so you can get the full view.
I'm making sure I know how to communicate on that so before I even try the 737.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after
it's like driving a main airbus, which is like driving around
contact. You feel like you've done everything right, but in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that's down a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Guerrero in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes.
But yeah, really,
now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Tries to get back and save.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
They give you a bunch of headings and speeds and shit. Turns out when you punch in the flight plan, the discontinuity at the arrival actually means that you're actually supposed to keep that in.
Yeah, because I've seen sometimes it's just discontinuity, or as it says, vector. And
because, for example, the inner approach, what it does is that discontinuity makes it so that's basically your
base is empty,
your
one
holding
away.
pattern or
Here's DJ
downwind that's
LeMahieu.
putting you on. And when it's your turn to go
third, and that
you're
one
basically
handled.
heading in a straight line on that
Fires across the diamond.
when it's your turn to get into
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Something like that.
so you're pretty much making like a circle or something to get it finally
Third out.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
The
the
TC will give you the heading to
Back now.
go straight to where the approach waypoint is, and then
So the
once they give you that,
batting order turns over.
heading is
Oswald
pointing
Peraza
towards
stepping in
the
down for the
approach. That's when
Yankees.
you hit the approach button.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back
So that's what
there.
all that is about. You're capturing the localizer.
Okay. Because I was thinking you only use the approach button and all that is,
Base hit.
for this,
Off to a good start.
like
Lead off now.
what the Cat 3 or something like that. Let the plane land
He did
itself.
such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the
Once
middle for a
ATC is
knock.
vectored you
Here's Alex
and
Verdugo. Hit on the ground might be two. And that
You're about
chance
to hit your
handled.
last
Got
turn
him on the
to get to
off-balance
your
throw.
final.
And Verdugo is set down. Now it's the switch hitting
Because
outfielder,
hitting
Jason
the first
Dominguez.
motor, make it realize that you're at your last turn before the final.
Okay.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second
once
is
you
ready to push things with his speed.
get attached to
Base
glass
hit's
over,
probably
so
going to be
don't
a big run,
disconnect.
so you really have to execute on the mound.
Do
Fly
it.
ball down the line.
I said once you got the glass looking, start with,
He'll
Yeah.
score in
I
time.
guess
It's
the last
1-0.
second before you
And he's got
touch
himself
the
a
ground
triple.
and disconnect.
That's a really big RBI as he snags himself
they're like,
3
you
bases in
brought
the
it by it
process.
all the way
Kinda
down the
just
lane.
bounce it
They're
out
only
there
at
the
40
other
meters.
way. Didn't hit it real
Right.
hard.
Yeah, I
but
know.
just to
Yeah.
High fly ball right
Yeah, I
field.
used-
You don't have the disconnect to out of part.
Squeezes it.
Yeah, yeah.
Takes the runner from
I
third.
think the only time I looked
Is on line, and he
after this
scores.
got
They
used
take the lead. It's
was I
2-1.
was at reception.
There you go. Nice little
I
RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
couldn't see,
In the air out to center.
couldn't see the runaway and
Taylor
Just,
makes the catch, and that'll do it.
hit that button thing, land itself.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have
No, that's the whole reason my discontinuity is there. For the ATC, they'll manually turn you into the approach. They'll basically manually run.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound.
As I know when
Pretty tight game, so they're
his
letting
name I
the
just do
quality
the West
pitches
Coast
out of him right
flights,
here.
but
Gotta do his best to keep the score right
say if
where
I
it
did,
is.
Cabrera, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for
it's
strike
kind of
one.
hard to LAX. As far as I can remember, if you land in
That one fouled off.
facing the Pacific Ocean, then you don't have like all that discontinuity stuff. But I think if they have you, which it doesn't happen
Foul ball
all the
left
time,
side, he'll
if
see
they
another.
have you go around, like you head towards the ocean, but you eventually have to turn around. And you land like on runway 6.
Foul ball, it stays nothing in two.
Discontinuity.
Yeah.
Because if there's a turn like that, they're
At the belt
the
and fire.
discontinuity is keeping you on
Into
the
center.
down.
Makes the grab on the run. And there's one
And
down.
then
So up next,
be waiting on
Oswald
the ATC to
Peraza,
get you the
1
turn,
for
so
3.
basically put you on the localizer.
Gotcha.
That one ripped. Makes the grab. 2 down.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
In there, you gotta clean it up.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Basic
And that
flight
keeps the
sim.
inning going.
ATC, they're probably not going to give you accurate vectors to get in there.
Didn't exactly square that one up.
Yeah, then
Sometimes
you
don't
get
have
rid
to.
of that
That's a ball that a
discontinuity.
lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Gets down, base hit. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
I say maybe next time I do that,
Emerson
see that
Pereira.
I'll just leave it in there. Oh, excuse me, but I'll just get
Towards
to
first.
some respectful altitude
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do
speed
it.
and just prepare myself just
Back at
to
Yankee Stadium.
do it instead of see what it looks like.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but helps the team get the win. As you can see, they're pretty happy about it, and they're celebrating his performance in this one.
And your final score here today,
Get
2-1.
rid of the
Chris
discontinuity
Singleton and
because
our
if there's
entire
control
outstanding
online,
crew here at MLB The Show.
they're
I'm
just going
John
to give you
Schaub.
headings to
Thanks for joining us.
that final approach.
Our final line for this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 runners on base.
Or when you about to turn to get on the final approach after you would follow the heading the ATC gives you.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Our
Wesley,
payday here at
take
Yankee
notes.
Stadium this afternoon,
Yeah, Wes.
47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please
Oh, that's only the landing part of it. That's the easy part too.
Especially during times trying to show you Sav how to start up the plane and put it in the flight and
I know. I really do want to like get to know a lot about it. Like,
yeah, we was on the ground for 2 hours. I mean, it still had
No.
I was sitting on the taxiway waiting on y'all, and it was like, how you start this thing up again?
You need to get yourself the damn. You need to get in the damn Airbus.
Yeah, we were in the Airbus.
Oh, and you couldn't. It took you 2 hours to start up an Airbus. I don't understand on the Boeing, but goddamn,
Oh.
Wes.
No, we was in the Airbus. We was in the fly-by-wire plane.
Oh, good Lord. All you got to do on that is turn on the APU. Press 2 buttons to turn on the APU.
Yeah, I
And
remember,
then you're good, essentially.
I keep saying up, no to the left. No, not that button. The one below it. Right there.
It takes me about to just start it up, no flight plan or nothing, just to start up the plane. It'll take me about like 30 seconds.
Yeah, the procedures, storing the Airbus up is easy peasy compared to the Boeing. Of course, you got your fuel switches, but you gotta turn off the packs.
Well, the damn buttons that you're supposed to press are lit up in the Fenix A320.
Yeah, it did
The Fenix A320 literally tells you what to press.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you do something wrong, it'll start beeping and yelling at you. Then
And if you did set it up wrong, it'll tell you on the screen what to press to make it right.
Yeah. Then you gotta make sure you're in takeoff config. I mean, just like a board.
I mean that's just one button you press in the middle.
Yeah, you gotta press that button, and it'll make sure that you got your flaps set, and you're in max brake mode, or you push that RTO button if you're in the A350. Because it doesn't, A350 doesn't have a knob. It has a knob, but depending on what runway you want to be landing on, it'll already have that information in there for you. Because you can also do brake to vacate in that plane too. But
Yeah,
taking
I
off,
do.
you just
I
push
do.
the
If I have a weekend open and I'm used to VAT sitting, I do want to do like basically the flight I'd do from Atlanta to Incheon
yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
SeaTac to Incheon. That's a much shorter flight.
yeah, yeah. You like that A350? It's pretty solid.
Just need to buy it. I'm enjoying the A320 too much at the moment.
Yeah, I mean all those Phoenix products are good. They supposed to be working on the Neo versions of 320 and 321. I don't know when it's gonna be released, but
I'm starting to get smooth with landing the A320 now. I can butter it. The flight I just did before joining in the Discord here, I did Daytona to Atlanta, and I buttered the lane.
yeah, once you hear 5 and hear those ground spoilers coming up, then you did good. Now I feel tempted to set up a flight, but I'm probably not gonna do that.
You got to look into Beyond ATC.
Yeah, I have to check it out.
It is kind of backwards that you'd have to pay for that, and VATSIM's free though.
For the life of me, I thought VATSIM you had to pay for it, but you got all those people trying it out.
You know, that's why it's so popular, because it's free. I mean, you could make an account like in like a minute if you want to at least check out the page.
Yeah.
I'll always get you an ID. They'll just guide you to the courses area.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have to take the actual like course and a 40 question exam, so they could tell you're not a dipshit.
But it's nice to know that they're doing their best to make sure people get started on the right foot. Even though I have heard some stupid people in some of those VATSIM videos. They're using a runway. They're using the